Tonight, another significant housing development is in the works outside of Huntertown. The Allen County Plan Commission held a public meeting for the nearly 300-acre plot just 2 weeks after the county commissioners approved rezoning for a 439-acre neighborhood nearby. Fox 55's Kelsey Mannix is live in the studio tonight with more details on this neighborhood by the same developers. Kelsey.
Yeah, Chris, this neighborhood will be called Broad Acres, and it will be right near the fence. In fact, they'll both be off Hand and Hathaway roads. Neighbors were furious about the possible rezoning for the fence and showed up to that public hearing, but today was a different story. No one spoke in opposition of rezoning for Broad Acres. I spoke with a couple whose house will be right next to Broad Acres to get their thoughts on the project and the development overall in the area.
It's a changing world.
Yeah.
It's a changing world.
Bob and Carrie Yates are on the corner of Carroll and Hand Road, right next to the nearly 300-acre plot up for rezoning. It's currently farmland, and Bob says it's been that way for the decades they've lived there. They were initially worried when they heard about the possibility of it being rezoned because it would completely change the landscape, among other potential concerns.
The idea that we don't live in the country anymore. The city is moving north, and it's coming now to surround us.
Developer Rick Zare said during today's public hearing there aren't enough houses on the market, currently a few hundred when it's usually in the thousands.
I can't let that sink in as I say those numbers, but it's just incredible there's no place for people to live.
And that's something Carrie says Zare explained to her and Bob. Now they understand the demand is there, with Fort Wayne and Allen County continuing to grow.
Because we have a home, everybody should be entitled to a home. And if we don't have enough of them, we need to build more.
As for other neighbors, one I spoke to off camera said voicing concerns about these large developments is futile because they end up happening anyway, and that's why she didn't go to the hearing. Zare said he heard little opposition after sending out letters for a neighborhood meeting about it.
So it's interesting with 81 letters, we had one couple, they were from Cobble Creek. They just wanted to see what was going on, had no real issues with the project.
If rezoning is approved, the Yates hope families that move into Broad Acres will get a taste of Midwest hospitality and rural living they've enjoyed.
We hope that the people who move here appreciate what we have out here as much as we have for the last 40 years.
And the Yates said if the rezoning happens, they will be extending their property line as a buffer. And that's also something Zare acknowledged at the hearing as well. The next step is for the Allen County Plan Commission to vote do pass or do not pass at a later meeting. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Kelsey Mannix, Fox 55 News.